Hey, what's up guys? Alex here. Today is the 1st of October 2025, Wednesday, very early afternoon. It's 12:16 p.m. It is another clear sunny day here in Toronto, and I just got out of the subway at Donland Station, and as you can see, we're at the corner, not even the corner, but this is the beginning and end of Donlands Avenue here at Danforth Avenue. And it was a big pain in the ass coming down here. What normally would be a less than 30-minute journey turned out to be 50 minutes. Why? Because I missed the 109, so I walked down to Eglinton West Station, and then it was like a 4 or 5 minute wait for line 1, and then it was a pretty slow ride all the way down to St. George, because, you know, during the midday, that's when the service kind of slows down because of personnel at track level. They're conducting track inspections, so that made it a lot worse, especially that slow zone, which is in effect between St. Clair West and DuPont stations. And then I had to wait an extra 6 minutes for line 2. One train came, it was out of service. I think the next wait felt like 6-7 minutes, so. And then we were going slow over the Bloor Viaduct and then approaching Donland Station. So yeah, the subway's not the greatest during the midday. It feels like you have to wait longer for that shit. So I don't know, man. Just having to wait like more than 5 or 7 minutes for a train is like a big fuck you to everybody that's trying to get where they need to go, especially for me, because I have to go to school after this. But come on, I mean, it's such a beautiful day outside, and even though we're in October, it's still feeling like summer. In fact, this weekend it's going to be a little bit balmy. Temperature is going to be around the late teens, early 20s, so that's pretty good. I will say, though, it has been unseasonably warm for a change. Whereas right now, it should be a lot cooler. Well, it is cooler right now. But temperatures are probably going to stay around the late teens mark. So I'm not putting away those freaking shorts yet. And Johnny just started his live stream. He is at Yonge and Bloor. So imagine if I just got out of at the subway station there, and then I might have seen him. I also had a feeling he was going to start around here. But who knows which direction he's going to head towards, so I don't know. I mean, I already sniped Johnny 2 weekends ago, and then I called him on his Sunday night stumble stream. He did like a 3.5 hour long stream last Wednesday, and instead of title, he's gonna probably make another super long one. So by the time my class starts, he's probably gonna keep going. It's not like Henry or Sapan, who do way longer streams than him. So yeah, we're walking in a very underrated part of the Danforth called East Danforth. It feels very lesser known to people. When we think about the Danforth, we're always talking about Greektown. Greektown is the more popular area, but east of Donlands, it's a lot, it doesn't get a lot of spotlight. So this is one of the most underrated parts of the city. I know in the area there's like a little bit of a what is it? Bengal, what's it? There's a huge Ethiopian, Bangladesh population, Pakistani. Because again, there's a very small enclave. Actually, it's still quite a ways from here, but it's still on the Danforth. It's called Banglatown, from what I've heard. And here's Greenwood Avenue. So it was like a month ago, I was walking here along with Danforth with Liam. He was doing a live stream, but it was raining out. And I think that video is supposed to be scheduled to go live in a few days. So I'm gonna take that off and make it as a members only video, and we'll have this one instead. Because again, look like again, it's so clear, very clear, sunny day outside. There's the 31 Greenwood bus. I was walking up here during the open house. He's going for it. Yeah, right at Greenwood Yard, which is literally down the street. That's the maintenance facility for the Line 2 subway. And also, when I was with Liam, we were walking on the north side. So we'll make this a little bit more better than it was. This used to be an old movie theater. As you can see, it's a Circle K. And there's a Tim Hortons inside. I went in there once, I think back in spring. Or is it late winter? It's nice inside. A lot of high school kids on their lunch break here. There must be some Catholic school or private school around here, because every time I'm passing through here on the subway, there's a lot of students here. No videos yesterday, because you know, class. But since my class is at 3 p.m., that gives me a little bit of time to get a video done. I really love the Danforth. I mean, I had to make another walking video along here. South Riverdale Community Health. I think we'll walk up to either Coxwell or Woodbine. We'll see. So here's Linsmore Crescent, and the one and only entrance to Greenwood subway station is off here. The thing is, though, there's not really proper communication to tell anybody where the hell the freaking subway is. You would think it's on Greenwood Avenue, but but it was built around here because of the tracks that lead out to Greenwood Yard. It's a little bit confusing. But they're working on elevators here. Cosmic Pizza in Bonaire. Oh, this place just opened. That's interesting. Lamb Avenue. I didn't know there's a street called Lamb. South of here is also the Monarch Park neighborhood, where I think 2 weeks ago, a small plane crashed into Monarch Park itself. Miraculously, no injuries. Only in Toronto. How the hell would a small plane attempt to land literally in a freaking soccer field? I mean, it was a small plane with 3 passengers. It was coming from Orillia, Ontario. And there was like an engine failure, and the plane wouldn't be able to land anywhere but that soccer field. A sign directing to Monarch Park.
I don't know what to talk about.
Oh, that guy's still wearing shorts. And even I am, at least for the next seven days. We've had very nice weather throughout most of September. It was always like this, but maybe around Thanksgiving long weekend is when the temperatures are gonna finally go down, and we'll have to start wearing our sweaters. Hey, also it's spooky season. I actually saw back in my neighborhood. I actually saw some Halloween decorations. So I guess we should be seeing them over the next couple of weeks. And then I have a week off at the end of October. I was really thinking of going to Montreal. But after I heard news of the REM being delayed, which is their light metro network system, I've decided to say, screw that. Let's go to Ottawa instead. Nothing's booked. I was looking at hotel prices, as well as like inner city coach fares. So just crossing Monarch Park Avenue. Johnny did a walking video around here some time ago. I know another YouTuber, Ready Eddie, is very familiar with this area. I think this might be his neighborhood. Parkmount Road. Oh, I should have crossed over. Oh well. Yeah, I'm thinking Ottawa this time. Might go for 2 nights. I think I'm taking the coach bus there. Mega bus, a little bit expensive. I don't know if Flixbus, I think it does go to Ottawa. I'm not too sure, but Ryder Express actually is a lot more cheaper. I actually found tickets starting like $29, which is pretty good. Oh, there's Craven Road. Although the other side of the train tracks, it's even nicer. I haven't been to Ottawa in 4 years. You guys remember back in the early days on my channel, I did videos there in the nation's capital. So I guess we'll be back to doing that once I can book everything. Yeah, look here. This is, oh yeah, look. Okay, this is really nice. Really nice. But on the other side of the train tracks, it's like a friggin' art gallery. It's beautiful, actually. But I never knew Craven goes up here, so. Okay, let's cross over to the other side at the next lights. There's Rhodes Avenue. So I got class today. Tomorrow, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. And Friday's gonna be a long day because it's also Alicia's birthday. I'm thinking in the morning of heading downtown solo to make videos. Then maybe I'll head to the new Shake Shack for lunch at Yonge and Eglinton. Even though I will be back in the evening, but I don't live far from there anyway, so it's. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Even though I have to take this stupid fucking Eglinton bus. That's one problem. But I may just go home and grab something. And then I'll have to see what Yoshi wants to do, because he booked Friday off. And he's thinking of, well, he wants me and Sapana joining on his live stream. He's just thinking like where. I asked him, and although he considered Eglinton Avenue, he's still thinking about it. Okay, we're gonna cross over here. To the north side at Coxwell Avenue. So me and Liam, we were walking up to where that sinkhole took place the night before at Cosburn. So it was a little bit of a longer walk. But we're gonna continue along here. Coxwell Station, just around the corner from here. It's also the station where TTC operators begin and end their shifts. So every time almost every time I'm passing through here, the train does its scheduled crew change. So yeah, most crew changeovers happen here at Coxwell. Like my uncle, he begins and ends his shifts here. It's only suitable too because there's the Danforth garage and they still have some operations in there. So I went there earlier this year for Doors Open Toronto with Sapan and Nikki. garage sale here. I wonder if it's just for TTC employees only, or I'm not too sure. There's a Shoppers. And unfortunately, Starbucks closed 13 of its locations here in the city, including a few I've been to before. I know there's one coming up. I don't think I've passed it as yet, but I know it's one of the locations that closed down. The thing is, though, Starbucks continues to restructure its organization, and they said they'd be closing many more locations in Canada and the US. At least the ones I like to frequent most are not affected, but it's a big shame because Starbucks is a great place for friends to gather and have a good time and sit down. I really love that laid back vibe. Ask Vasily because he's the Starbucks fan. I've been to that McDonald's several times. Although I don't think I've been there in over a year. Because I got my ass up at 3:45 in the morning. I went all the way to Rouge Hill right at morning rush hour. And then after I was finished, I came all the way back. I stopped off here for breakfast. And then I just went home. And it's been a while since I've done that. And I think this weekend I'll have a good opportunity because it's Nuit Blanche. And the subway is going to be running all night, albeit every 15 minutes. So I'm going to try to pull an all-nighter Saturday, Sunday. So it'll be interesting. I was able to get up, successfully wake up several times last year to go out at sunrise. But I'm like Johnny, I like to sleep in late. But in life, they say in life you have to take chances. Again, this part of Danforth. Some pretty interesting shops and businesses here. So it looks like we'll go all the way to Woodbine, even though it's a little bit far, but it's going to be another 6-7 minutes. Let's see. Then maybe I'll go back and check and see where Johnny is. Although, I have a feeling he's not going to come all the way out here. I can't snipe him anyways, because I have 2.5 hours for my class starts. You know what I'm thinking? I'm going to take the long way. I'll make 2 videos. I'll make one on the subway, even though it's very short. And then we'll get one done on the 12D Kingston Road, which goes to UTSC, but not really my stop, but it's okay though. I'll just make a long walk. Try to get another transit video in. And then I'll have even more to... Oh man, I'm going to be busy once they announce an opening day for both LRTs, because I'm going to be walking the entire routes. And then after they open, oh boy, I'm going to be so freaking busy with... Well, Eglinton especially too. So I'll be riding it every freaking day. And then I got to make the videos on the new bus routes, and as well as the adjusted ones connecting to the LRT. That'll be fun. They're set to start their 30-day revenue service demonstration. Strathmore Boulevard, the subway runs directly underneath. I swear that Starbucks is on this side. I might be wrong. Or maybe we passed that. I just forgot about it. Tipsy Moose. Interesting. Oh God. East Lynn, my dad's friend used to live around here. I think it was on this street. Yeah, because I think just north of here is, of course, the East York Borough. Okay, now it's getting hotter. Lots of smokers. There's Woodbound Avenue. It's likely we passed the closed Starbucks and I just didn't even know about it. We're almost at Woodbine. I'm very glad I was able to record a video on this beautiful day today. There's even more to come. Aww. Look at this. Look at this. This is the little kid that was shot and killed back in August, literally in my cousin's neighborhood. So I guess they have like a little hub here. And man, they just had this up. So fucked up. At least they got 2 suspects, but I think they gotta get one asshole out. I think it's one out. I have no idea, but yeah, it's very sad. He was innocently killed by a stray fucking bullet. And then after the shooting, communities rallied to demand justice for little boy and called to end for gun violence. And I agree, because it just doesn't make anybody safe. Not even in a community where everybody is supposed to be welcoming. This is like where my cousin Richard lives. Anyway. Well, we're at Woodbine Avenue now. And this video has been long enough. So, yeah, I guess. Anyway, guys, we're gonna wrap up the video, and then I'm gonna start making my way back east into Scarberia. Why is this guy getting out of this car? Stopped. Or maybe he's... I can't even tell. I really can't tell. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. So, thank you very much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, stay tuned for more videos. Check out my others as well. And I'll see you guys all in my next one. Take care. Adios. Peace out. And bye-bye.